everyone, it's Mona here at Craft Klatch. Today we're going to be doing a wedding box. And it's just a decorative box that you can use as a gift box, or you can use it as a decoration or anything you want. I'm using it as more of a gift box that will hold the Mr. and Mrs. coasters and the Mr. and Mrs. paperweights. If you've missed those, be sure to check them out so you get a feel for the whole thing and why I ended up making them. So let's get started. Today I'm going to work on a box because I need a gift box for the coasters and paperweights. And this is just from the craft store. It's a simple unfinished box. I'm going to take off the hinges and the clasp and put all the little pieces off to the side in a cup so I don't lose them, because if I did, that would be a problem. We're going to stay true to the wedding color, which is purple. And I'm going to paint the box both sides. So I have 3 different purples on my little palette plate, and one's a metallic. So I have my paintbrush, and I am just going to take a combo of all 3 of them and start painting. And this is going to soak in because it's raw wood, but I want to make sure I have everything covered with this first coat. I created my design and cut it out of vinyl with my Cricut. So I cut out Mr. and Mrs. with the Cricut, and now I'm going to place it on the top of the lid. So just make sure you know which is the front and which is the back, so you get it placed really the way that you want it to be. And I'm going to lay it very lightly, because then I can double check some measurements and make sure everything is okay. Once I get it placed where I want it to be, then I'm going to take my burnishing tool and I'm going to burnish it all down. Then I'll peel back the transfer tape. And there you have it. And we are not finished though. And now we get to paint the rest of it. We're going to do the same thing that we did when we made the Thanksgiving sign and some other projects. And I'm going to take the same 3 colors that I used for the background of the box. And this is just the vinyl on there. And I'm going to paint over it. And we're doing this to kind of seal the vinyl so that when we go over with the next color, that it won't have the ability to bleed under. And then we're just going to set this aside to dry. When that paint has dried, we get to now go over it, and I have just a plain white and a little bit of gray, a light gray. And I'm going to go over the whole thing. And once you get it covered, let it dry. Now when it's dried, you can start to remove the vinyl. And the lettering comes out beautifully. I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then I'm going to come back and sand some of the edges just to give it a little bit of a distressed look, and then we can finish everything up. I let this dry overnight so it's nice and dry, and now I'm going to take a sanding block, and it's 320 grit, just in case you wanted to know, but you can use whatever grit you want. And I'm just going to go over the whole thing. I should mention their wedding was on a beach, and that's why I kind of wanted it to have a little bit of a distressed beachy look to it, but their color was purple. So that's why I went with this look. I wanted it to have a little bit of a washed out beachy look to it. So I'm going to just go over it. I'm going to pay attention to the edges and the corners, and I'm not going to go crazy with it, but I want it to have a little bit of that washed out worn look. Once you sanded it as much or as little as you want to take just a damp cloth and wipe off any dust that might be on there, because you don't want to get that onto the finished piece. And I have a matte varnish that I'm just going to go over it because I don't want to give it any kind of a gloss. And I will go over the whole thing. And then once we let that dry, we can put it back together. Once everything's dry, you can pull out your hinges and everything and reattach them to put it all back together. There's the box all finished. And you can see on the inside, I put XOXO on the top and their last name and forever. And I even added a little piece of confetti that I had leftovers from the coaster and the paperweights, and I glued it right in the corner. Now I can take the coasters, and if you've missed that video, be sure to check that out. And I can put them in the box right along with the paperweights and give it as a gift for their wedding. Be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments below.
And once I add a ribbon to it, it'll be ready to be part of a wedding gift.
I hope you guys like the wedding box, and be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Thank you guys for being here, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I will definitely see you next time. Remember, life's too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye, guys.